The woman yanked open the cabinet door, only to find a masked killer standing inside. She was immediately kicked back, and Jack rushed forward, quickly getting into a fight with the murderer. The woman grabbed a table lamp and, just as the killer was about to deliver a fatal blow, she smashed it down on his head. Taking advantage of the killer's momentary daze, the two hurried out of the room and sprinted toward the front door. They spotted a rideshare car ahead and were about to jump in when an arrow suddenly flew past them. Terrified, they had no choice but to keep running forward with the killer in pursuit. In their panic and fear, they ended up running into an abandoned factory. The place was pitch black, and for safety's sake, they stopped to listen carefully for any signs of the killer following them. Just then, Jack grabbed a nearby barricade and charged at the killer, quickly engaging in another fight. But he was ultimately kicked against a wall, his consciousness fading as he passed out. Lisa seized the moment to jump up and run outside, with the killer hot on her heels. Lisa had just reached an open area when she lost her footing and fell to the ground. When she looked back again, the killer had mysteriously vanished. At that moment, a patrol officer arrived on the scene, and Lisa had narrowly escaped death. Her first thought was that Jack was still in the abandoned factory, so she immediately got up to explain the situation to the officer. But before she could speak, the officer received a notification that the killer had been caught. The officer asked Lisa to come along to identify the suspect. To her shock, when Lisa arrived at the scene, she saw Jack sitting in the police car. She was completely stunned. She spun around to confront the officer, asking if they'd arrested the wrong person, explaining that she and Jack had spent the entire night running from the killer. The officer pulled out a mask, saying that when they arrested Jack, he was not only wearing it, but also had a crossbow in his hand. Lisa was left speechless, unable to defend him. The officers then got into the police car and drove away. Jack was naturally taken to an interrogation room for questioning, and the worried Lisa followed along. But while the reception officer went to report their arrival and Lisa was waiting alone outside, she suddenly heard movement behind her. Fear crept over her. Just as she was about to investigate, all the lights in the police station suddenly went out.